a pink-nosed buffalo. No, wait, don't hide. There we go. Hello, you. It's a very funny-looking buffalo. She seems to be coming closer to come give us an inspection. Darby, she must like those dimples of yours. That looks like just a slight sort of genetic mutation there, that pink nose. And she seems to be the only buffalo with... Oh no, there's another one with a pink nose. I wonder if it's related to her. Back to the left. There we go. In between the other two. There we go. Pink nose. Second pink-nosed buffalo. A youngster as well. A young bull by the looks of things. That's quite sweet. I wonder if that's your mom with the pink nose. There we go. Pinky and Pinkette.
There you go.
Quite possibly something like that might mean they are related. Oh, look at the little one. Hello, sweetness. You've even got mud on your head. That's a tiny little buffalo calf walking towards us. Oh, it's so small. But it doesn't have a pink nose. No, shame. Oh, isn't this just beautiful? So we're driving in an area that isn't often utilized, judging by the road. You can show everyone the road. That is the road. Wait, come on a bit. Let me just check my monitor. Okay, you see that? Oh, wait, there. Oh, there. That's the road going straight into the buffalo. So we've been exploring, obviously, and we've come across quite a few of these roads that aren't very often used, but they are proving to be quite spectacular. And also it's quite nice to be the only people out here. Probably a good 100, 150 or so buffalo here. And a hammerkop. Here we go. Another one for the Kenya bird list. Now we do see the Majuma, but I think this is the first time they've been on camera in Kenya. Lots and lots of oxpeckers as well. Oh, shame piece. Man, the little guy just made a noise. There you go. He's really coming close to inspect us. With Pinkette, the female with the pink nose, and I think we'll keep Pinky as the male with the pink nose. Now I think it's probably because we've been sitting here for I don't know, a good 10 or 15 minutes. That they're just got quite used to us, so they're just coming to have an inspection. And you can see some of them lying down, so they're getting more comfortable in our presence again. As you can just hear the amount of oxpeckers. I'm trying to see a red-billed, but so far only yellow-bills. Just a very peaceful scene up on the low part of the Ololo escarpment. Sorry, Megs, can you just send that question again? Sorry, I'm having a bit of a problem with my earpiece. There's a yellow-billed oxpecker. James is wondering why the yellow-billed oxpecker is more common in the Mara than the red-billed. Well, James is very interesting in question. So, I mean, as soon as you move out of South Africa, even into Botswana and places like that, the yellow-bills do become more common. I mean, you see them on donkeys and cows on the edge of the Okavango. I think it could be the fact that, well, the red-billed oxpecker in this area, I mean, they're not uncommon here. It just seems that the yellow-bills are more common, and that just could be because of the big game that we get here. A lot more sort of large mammals, buffalo, and of course the big herd of wildebeest. And I'm just going to have a quick look at their distribution in Kenya. And they're pretty well covered in comparison. And well, I know in South Africa the yellow-bills were more commonly associated with cattle, and the dip that was used on the cattle actually was what really gave the yellow-bills a big knock. The red-bills were more generally associated, not to say they don't go on to cows and buffalo and big game, but they were more associated with your smaller wild animals, kudu, impala, wildebeest and stuff. So I think a lot of the yellow-bills took a whack by eating poisoned ticks from insecticides that were used to prevent tick-borne diseases in cattle. Of course, that's changed. The yellow bulls are making quite a good comeback in South Africa. But I can't really say why there's more yellow bulls than red bulls. It's just something I've noticed. Have you seen a red bull yet, Dave?
Oh, yeah.
Let's try at the back there.
We got a big group. Oh.
There we go. There's a yellow. There's a female. There's a yellow feeding a juvenile. Watch. Just watch. You might give it a tick. Come on, give it a tick. Oh, I lost it. Well, maybe there's two babies there with mom and dad. I'm just trying to see where they're more oxpeckers. They seem to be further at the back. Okay, let's go a little bit to the right. There we go. Some there. That female there seems to have quite a lot right at the back on her. It's also yellow bulls and another juvenile. I have seen red bulls. Oopsie, there go my binos. I have seen red bulls. It's not like they're not here, but I just haven't seen many of them. Hello, Melissa. Melissa would like to know how to identify a male or female buffalo. Melissa, aren't you very lucky, because we are with male and female buffalo. Okay, let's find an impressive specimen of manhood who's looking at us rather than looking away from us. Is that a third buffalo with a pink nose? That is a third buffalo with a pink nose. Well, let's start on her. It is a female. So when you look at her horns, you can see that she does have a little bit of a boss. She's quite an old female, and you can see that the top of her horns aren't very developed. And okay, well, just keep going to the right from her. There's a young bull there. A little bit more. There he is. That's the one. Now you can see that's even a young bull. So he's what we call a soft bossed bull. You can still see that middle section of the horns. There's still hair growing there, so it hasn't sort of hardened yet. Now on a big adult buffalo bull, that whole section will be almost solid like a rock, and they need that big boss for banging into each other when they're fighting over females. Now let's see if we can see a nice big bull who's not hiding. You see one, Darby? The guy doing the Fleming grimace. Oh, no, he's still quite young. Oh, no, the guy's doing Fleming grimace, put his head down already. Yes, but there's a nice bull. What is happening with my monitor? Sorry, I lost picture there. Okay, there we go. So there we go. That's a bit of an older bull, the one, Darby, there we go, that you got there in the middle. And you can see that boss is slowly coming together, but you can still see there is some hair growth there. Now, where is an older statesman of the buffalo herd? Okay, where are you hiding? Yes, come on. I know you're in here somewhere. I saw quite a few big bulls. Let's have a look out the back. Right at the back. Okay. Let's see where you're. A little bit to the left. There we go. There's a hard-bossed old boy right at the back there. You can see those horns are much more massive. They are a bit bigger as well, quite a bit bigger in some cases. The males are far more muscular than the females, but the easiest way to tell them apart is definitely by their horns. The males with those very big pronounced bosses, and the females with the less pronounced bosses that don't really join in the center. I think these buffalo are going to nap here for the evening. It looks like a good spot. They got water. They've had a nice feed along this lovely green grass on the seep line. Look at her in the wallow. Now that is a comfortable buffalo. Oh, argument going on in the middle there, and that's quite common in the buff herds. But as you can see in the center, a lot of them are settling down for the evening, and well, we're very lucky because we're going to go from a lovely big herd of buffalo here in the Masai Mara in Kenya. Remember, we're still live, to a herd of something even bigger back at Djuma with Tristan.